My name's Ryan. You guys probably have heard me before on Deer Hunter Podcast, but I got these silent approach steps to try out. This will be about probably the third time I've went up a tree on them. I'm gonna probably not get too high up, about 5 steps, but you'll just see how easy they are, how light they are, how simple they are. I'm pretty impressed. American made. Like I said, they're pretty sturdy when you stand on them. I could probably tighten up that bottom one a little bit more.
Look at you getting up there.
Passing around the tree. Hit the buckle. Pull the strap through. Bring it down a little bit more this time. The seat. Do that. Tugs.
Just a few tugs.
Just a
Any
few
more
tugs.
than that.
Here up another one.
It's not a race.
Show you, this is only my
But
second
they're quiet.
time. They are quiet.
Yeah, they're
very
quiet versus, you know.
Turn that down a little bit more. This will be my last one.
So it looks like 10 of them to me would comfortably probably get you about 18
I think so.
foot.
I think so. And then,
And I could see, like you said, if you have a wider gate and you get more comfortable.
exactly. I think it depends too. If I mean, how your clothing's gonna be. If you got,
Right. But yeah, it's a super lightweight option.
I think so. It does the trick. Like I said, there's the sturdiness. You got to kind of keep an eye on it. You got to adjust them a little bit.
Oh,
Can't be goofing around, putting a whole lot of side pressure on them.
Right.
And it'll depend on the tree too. This bark is so gnarly that things kind of do fall in the grooves. I've noticed that.
Sure.
With this. But give them a push down that kind of locks them in.
Look at that gate.
Always wear your lineman belt. But
What do you weigh roughly?
do I gotta tell the truth?
Well,
I'm a little bit over 200 pounds. Say 205 pounds.
How tall are you?
About 5'10".
What's your BMI?
It's optimal. Optimal.
what's your bust?
It's
What is the weight of one of those packs with 5 of those in there?
With one of these packs with 10 of them in there would be about 5 pounds. Super light. It's a little bit, I would say 5.5 pounds. I think you check it on their website if you want to look them up. I think it's
And
like 5.5
how
pounds.
high can you get with that?
What he's saying, probably with a little bit of practice, and I can see what he means with a little bit of practice, 25, 30 foot in about 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it's really quick.
Wow.
Really quick. And it all depends on how athletic you are, how high you can reach from step to step, what you're going to get with these. This isn't a system that you can use like one of those aiders with.
Now, one thing that I see that could potentially be an issue, just looking at this, is if you had some nasty freezing temperatures, weather,
Yep.
and these got wet in these buckles, that you might be working to get those things on and off. But definitely, if you left them somewhere overnight, that would be an issue. But if you're going in and out, I guess
You're probably good.
we'll have to see through the season.
How they work.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, I know this style device, and they don't do great when they get wet and it's cold out.
Correct.
So,
Yep. So that's something we got to test. I talked to the owner, and there's a couple things that I would change. Mostly it has to do with aesthetics at this point, because I haven't tested them out through a season. But the functionality of them, pretty good.
one thing that I noticed right away is when you got on this, it kicked off the tree,
Yeah.
right? I see how all these ribs are running horizontally. I would like to see maybe some type of rib running vertically that also, or like a crisscross pattern, so that wasn't so.
Runs perpendicular to the bark grain.
I think
Right.
that I mean, that was obviously your first time up a tree on
But
it, or testing
I
it
just
out.
feel like that would negate that.
Possibly.
But
yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
not
how
sure
the-
if he tried that with the molds yet or
Yeah,
how
right.
that would work.
Sure.
But I'll show you real quick. Like I said, this is only like my second time throwing these on a
But
tree.
super light,
Yep.
affordable.
I would say for the cost, yeah, it's definitely affordable. It's going to be right up the cost range of buying a 4 set of sticks or something like that.
A set of 4 sticks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, they're all pretty much the same price point. If you any of the systems you look, if you look at the mainstream systems or some of the ones that aren't so mainstream, but they are made in America. They're very light. If I was to give them a grade 1 to 10 through like sturdiness on some of the other ones, this probably would be more of a 6. But if you know what you're doing climbing a tree with your alignment belt, this gets you up the tree, and it can do it safely.
Yeah.
No problem.
I don't think I would see myself personally having an issue with them, and I actually, when I first got on it, there's a little bit of play in it. It's not as solid as like a wild edge step that locks in,
Correct.
but I jumped. You watched me. I jumped
Yeah.
up and down on that thing, and it didn't go really anywhere.
You're not going to break it.